My name is Rehaan. We're here at Versus Performance, my home gym, training like MMA and Muay Thai for a few years now. First time I walked into the gym when I was 11, had my first fight at 15, went to uni. Now I'm working at Science Park for a biotech company. I started with my university classmate. So I'm balancing everything, balancing work and training. It's just enjoying life at the moment, yeah. I think everybody kind of wants to be respected, right? With everybody, I want to command respect, you know? I guess that's kind of what everybody wants, right? No one wants to be disrespected. I try to be as polite as I can with everybody. So I like people to return the favor, you know? If you're going through a tough time and if you still have the strength to be nice to people, I really respect that, you know? And it makes you feel better. Makes your day just a lot better, yeah. Every time I listen to my father, life has just gone better for me. He gives me really good advice. My friends and coaches from the gym, my friend Adrian Wu, he's so mature and so wise and knowledgeable about life. My friend Mikey as well. Mikey is just really funny. Every time I talk to Mikey, my day gets exponentially better, I'd say. I have other friends as well that I really look up to just because they're just great people. My friend Krish, he's one of my childhood friends. He's one of the sweetest people I know. I'm really grateful for him to be my friend. I have another friend, Ashish, who's always sort of pushing me and keeping my head straight. So yeah, I'll shout out to all my good friends. I'm missing out a lot, you know, but yeah, just on the top of my head, positive influences. I guess getting my company into Science Park would have been an achievement. Winning the Hong Kong Championship years back, Hong Kong Muay Thai Championship would have been an achievement. But looking back on it, I'd say it was more like a stepping stone. They're all just stepping stones, you know. But regardless, I'm still grateful that I was able to hit these goals and hit these milestones. But I don't like to rest on my laurels, you know. I like to go after what's next. So yeah, so best piece of advice, I'd say that's probably stuck with me the most. Once you start something, you have to finish. Yeah, that's what my dad told me. He's told me that with like sports. If I've started a season playing sports, I've never quit a season. Maybe once the season's over, then I'd quit. You know, I've done that with some sports before. I started an internship and I hated it. He's always told me, you know, just don't quit. Just finish the internship, get the full experience. You know. Yeah, so I think that's probably the best piece of advice, and it's always worked out. It's always worked out in my favor. I never ever leave things halfway. Yeah, I grew up with people that did that all the time. You know, they leave things halfway. They don't finish their obligations, and I think like that's a real weakness. You know, once you start something, you must be committed to finishing it. You know, the most important thing I've learned, you know, and sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget. We're always looking ahead and looking past what's in front of us. I'd say to just enjoy every second and every moment. Just enjoy the journey as a whole. That's just so important. It's hard work, but I really feel total fulfillment with everything I do, and I'm just truly grateful for the journey as a whole. So with fighting, I just have the goal that I wanna fight the best guys that I can. I wanna beat them all. That's it. I have fights in Taiwan as well. I'm gonna be fighting in China later this summer as well. Truly, I really want to experience what it's like to fight the best guys, and I want to have the feeling of just getting my hand raised against the best guys. I don't want to fight opponents that I know I'm going to beat or I'm extremely confident. I want to be able to feel the sensation, the euphoria of beating someone that I truly feel is a tough opponent, you know, that I feel uncertainty, you know, and I felt that over most opponents, I'm not going to lie. Every time you fight someone, there's like uncertainty over how well you'll do, how good the opponent is. I try to focus on myself. I've gotten better at this as you get older and more mature. I try to focus on myself. Good fighter always focuses on himself. In terms of what keeps bringing me back to the ring, it's just the experience, you know? Like you want to get out and you want to feel what it's like to fight different people. And once you fight one guy, it's like, okay, I beat him or I lost to him. It gives you sort of measuring stick of where you are, you know? You have to measure yourself against other guys. Okay, I'm not good enough to beat him. What can I do to be better than this guy? What can I do to beat him the next time or beat someone like him the next time? Often you don't get rematches, right? Rematches are rare. Once you warm up, you feel like a looseness, you feel a sharpness, you feel your mind's there. So most fights, I feel that, but every once in a while you feel a bit tight. You don't feel as loose, you don't feel as quick. You can tell like how that affects the fight. As soon as you step in, as soon as you get hit with the first combo, as soon as you throw and then you miss, it's like, oh, okay. Then you feel like, you're not loose, not properly loose, you're not sharp. But at the same time, I've had fights where the warm up was great and I've still got my ass kicked. So, so it's hard to say. Every experience is really different. Yeah. So that's what keeps bringing me back.